economists or scientists to make us understand the basic link between economics and people. It is also the main thing that the labor in our country suffering. People say that the laborers are suffering because of this, but it's not just the laborers that make this the point, but there are government and there's dirty politics that are so engrossed within themselves that are not at all focusing on the welfare of people. Coming to the market point, investors are more willing to work for the country which is having a high population, and as the population increases, there is a great demand for food, clothing, shelter, and so there's the increase in the economy of the country. So in the end, I would basically like to say that it is that people blaming overpopulation as a main reason for society problems is so just not justified. Thank you.
Thank you, Comity. Rightly said by Arthur Rowe, we all worry about population explosion, but we do not worry about at the right time. Good morning all indeed. Today, I am here to speak against the notion growing population in India is a boon or bane. Whenever we hear the word population or population growth, our mind immediately back to the replies like it's huge or it's a problem or population explosion. As of 2016, the current population of India is 1.2 billion people, which consists of 17.85% of the world population. Population in India has crossed the optimum limit of population and has become a liability now. What can be the major causes of this overpopulation? Here I list few. Number 1, increase in birth rate. Now what is birth rate? Birth rate is the number of births per 1,000 people per year, and the birth rate of India is 20.22 births per 1,000 people per year. Number 2, decline in death rate. The death rate of India is 7.2 deaths per 1,000 people. Number 3, immigration is a major cause of overpopulation in India. Factors like education, employment, etc. are attracting immigrants to migrate to other countries. And as of 2013, a survey conducted that the immigration population or the migrants in our country hold 20%, that is 300 million of our population. Population is definitely a pain. Let me explain how. It becomes difficult to provide the basic facilities to such a huge population. Sanitation and healthcare are compromised as it becomes difficult to provide healthcare to such a huge number of people. Thus, welfare would be improved if we would have a smaller population. There are employment issues. The primary sector is overflowing with people, and since there is no expansion and growth in the manufacturing sector, the excess people are not being absorbed and thus lead to unemployment. As of 2014, around 2,207 people committed suicide due to unemployment. Major steps by the government have already been taken, but they need to be emphasized more to control population. What we can do more is to spread awareness about use of contraceptives and free distribution of contraceptives among the poor, increase the welfare of women and girls in society, more of healthcare centers amongst the poor, to name a few, can play a major role in controlling the population. Population growth needs an immediate requirement or immediate attention to be controlled. Here, immediate attention does not mean that our country is on the verge of getting devastated, but we have to channelize energy in a positive manner to get the best out of it. Lastly, I'll conclude my speech by saying this: too much of a good thing is bad, therefore overpopulation is bad. Thank you.
Ma'am, can we question?